Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Just the other day, my student came to me. Okay, it was so funny at first, but later on, I get to realize that this is reality. Okay, now for every word I say here, it's something you should think about before criticizing. Now, when my student came to me, he said, "Auntie, I like this girl, and any time I go home, I think about her." This is about 15, I think 14 to 15-year-old boy in my class, my student. So when he told me this, guess what I told him? I didn't chase him off. I didn't shout at him. I didn't make him feel bad, feel threatened, feel scared. So what did I tell him? I said, "Boy, I would advise you as my own child. I would advise you as my own son." And I said to him, "This is normal. It is normal for everybody to be emotional. It is normal for every human to have feelings. But you know what is not normal? You know what is not appropriate at the moment for you?" Told him, and I said, "This is not the right time for you to get into a relationship. Moreover, you stay in your basic level of education. You're not even in high school yet. You're not even in the university. So relax, boy. It's not time yet. And moreover, if you go against what I just told you and you go on to get yourself involved in a relationship right now, years to come, it's going to be a story for you to tell. It's going to be something that will be part of you forever, in the sense that this relationship is not going to last. Why? Because it is still young of you to get yourself involved in a relationship. And as time goes on, if you break up, as time goes on, it's going to be something in which you will always reflect back to. It's going to be something that you have to always, you always want to talk about it. How somebody broke your heart, how somebody made you feel then, so guide your heart now. This is not the right time. And moreover, whatsoever is for you will never go away. It's definitely for you. And I told him, I say, your wife is somewhere else, okay, waiting for you. Same way you are here studying and getting yourself prepared for the future by the grace of God. That is how your wife is somewhere else also getting prepared for the future. She is not yours. I would advise you, it is more appropriate, and I will advise you to face your study right now. Because, and even the girl who we're talking about, okay, she's still very young. She's in the secondary level. Should I say high school level? Okay. And him, though, due to some circumstances, he didn't speed up with his education. So he had to still be in this basic level of education. And in terms of age, I think he would be older than this girl. But like I said, due to circumstances and all that, he is still in the basic level. So I told him, if you go on with this now, it's going to be something you would regret, and it's going to be something you would not like the result of it. Your heart's getting broken, and it's going to get to an extent that if this girl per se eventually gets to the university, because she's definitely going to get to the university before him, right? Because she's in high school now and he's still in the basic level. Now, I told him, when she gets to the university, if you go against what I'm telling you and you continue with this relationship, when she gets to the university, she's definitely going to break your heart. She's going to dump you, and she's going to see somebody probably more handsome, probably somebody more, more better. You're not ready, boy. Relax, okay? So today, that was the other day, and today when he came to me, he was telling me that his mom was just teasing him and telling him that I want you to be, she was advising him and telling him that she wants him to be a very good boy, a boy that studies hard, so that he will be able to take care of her grandchildren. So it quite fascinates him that his mother was talking about her grandchildren when he's not even out of the basic level. So when he told me all this, I said, yes, these are things that are certain, that in future, if God wills, they will come to pass. So your mom is just getting your brain ready, telling you definitely one day you're going to leave my house. But this is one thing I also still advise you, just I have already before. Please don't let all this get into your head. You just have to stay focused right now, okay? The fact that mom is telling you you're going to leave my house one day, you should be a good boy, face your studies so that you can give me grandchildren, so that you can take care of my grandchildren, right? It doesn't mean it's something that she wants right now. He said yes, he quite understand, and I was okay. And I was like, okay. So it's so how would I put it? Sometimes we as parents, we don't really get to prepare our children for the future. Sometimes the only thing we are so prepared about, or rather preparing them for, is academics. Yes, it is good. Yes, it is good to go to school, but then there are some things that you have to let your children know. Let them know that if, as for example, a child comes to you and tell you, oh mommy, I like this girl, probably let's say a 15 to 14-year-old boy, or a girl of, let's say, 16 to 15 years, and she comes to tell you, oh mommy, there's this boy I like at school. Please don't shut this child up. Please, I know it will be so shocking for you as a parent. I know it might not be what you expect at the moment. That is why it is also good for us to train our children in the right path. A child you would train in the right path would definitely know that it's not time for that. Let's say you can only try your best as a parent, right? And you leave the rest for God. Okay, let's say you can never be a perfect parent, and this tends to happen that one day your child just comes from school and tells you, oh mommy, I like this particular person, either a boy or girl. Please, like I said, do not shut this child up. The next thing you should do as a parent is to sit this child down. Talk to this child. Let this child know that there is time for everything, that this is not the right time now. Although those feelings and emotions that are coming are not bad feelings, they are natural. But you just have to let them know that expressing those feelings at the moment may result to things that they would not like in the future. I don't know if you understand this. We as parents are the best teachers to our children. These children, if you don't tell them the right thing, they would learn it from peer pressures. They will learn it from peer groups. You like it or not, I'm telling you. So what do you have to do? You have to be their first teacher. You have to be their first counselor. You have to be their first, their first friend, in fact best friend that they could easily relate issues to, tell you the problems, tell you the things that they are facing wherever they are, and what do they expect from you after telling them that. Comfort, advice, making them feel safe. Yes, this is what they need from you. So when a child comes to you with probably something you might feel shocked about, or something that you feel it's not in the right way for this child to tell you whatever it is, or anything at all, you just have to sit this child down, and tell this child things that this child would know, that even if peer pressure comes later and tell them this, that, in fact they would be able to put their friends or whoever is in the cycle on the right track, telling them no, it's not like this. In fact, I have been told this already by my mom or my dad. This is how it is. This is how it is. It's not like this. This way is the wrong way. This is how it's supposed to be. Focusing on education is not only enough. So many of us makes a lot of mistakes that we just pray that if we had knew this wouldn't have happened, or if we had had somebody to guide or counsel us properly, those things wouldn't have happened. Yes, lots of parents are missing out on this. Be your child's best counselor. Be your child's best advisor. Be your child's best supporter. It is a challenge for all of us as parents to try our best and comfort our children, to try our best and sit them down and advise them, even in things that they feel ashamed of talking about. Explain it to the best of their knowledge at the moment. Do you understand? Explain things to them to the best of their knowledge at the moment. It is better for them to learn from you than from outsider. When they learn from outsider, from peer group, 90% is it that they will learn it the wrong way. So we pray that God makes it easy for us all parents to what guide, advise, and counsel our children. May Allah make it easy for us. Now, this is just a little tip that I want to give you as parents and also for myself. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.